Alright, back in it. Oh, but also...
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. Ah! We'll continue this later.
What a mess! What a mess!
Sam... Wait, has this always been...
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
Alright, Persuaded 20. I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
This is for some reason unnecessarily long.
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Perception check. So, you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
Should I... Oh wait, I could do the listen quietly that I've been doing, huh? We'll listen quietly.
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
We'll let him talk.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
That's true. So this is, I guess, the final quest. This is where I make my decision. Help Minnie, who's going to want to revive it. Help her mother, who doesn't want to revive it. I'm not reviving the project. Revive the project? What's going on?
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Want to insult the scientists? Yeah, and in spite of its deranged, irresponsible researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
We are? How?
Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Frown thoughtfully. Well, you never played Sierra Madre. You didn't learn to just let it go. And who's going to provide it?
Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
Perception. Your mother couldn't do it. What makes you think you can?
I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
So there's always 3 endings, so there has to be a compromise. I don't know how to get it other than that picture. So it's how do I get to the good ending? Or the best ending? Obviously, the good ending is don't restart the project. But there has to be a way to get the 2 of them to decide to work together and be successful. Because there's always 3 endings. But let them talk and yell at each other some more. We'll let them talk.
Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Drugs are the best you can do? But is it enough?
No, but it's the beginning of enough.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Can I just go back to being a freelancer? Olivia, why didn't you give Minnie a chance?
Minnie doesn't have the mind or the backbone to do the truly difficult work of genius. She is an empty-headed social climber, nothing more.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
We can't bring up the terminal entry where her mother said she didn't want her getting involved? Sort your differences and work together. Olivia, what's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
If I ask this one, see, I don't know what locks me out. This is why video game developers need to mark dialogue properly so you know what locks you out of choices. Since I don't know if that locks me out, I'm going to say, can you two sort out your differences and work together?
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrenatime, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena Time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena Time for good.
And you really think Adrena Time deserves to be buried like this?
Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own eyes, here and elsewhere. We live in a vicious world, Captain, and Adrena Time is to blame. I should have smothered it in its crib at the start.
Yikes! Well, Minnie would never allow that.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
All these leave the conversation? Wink and finger gun at the screen. What am I staring at? Oh, that's right. I was looking at those plants. Fell to the floor. Okay, there's always 3 choices. We start the Ambrose intersection. Side with Olivia and destroy the Gorgon project, or side with Minnie and restart it. Optional, restore power to the Adrena Time synthesizer. Those aren't optional. Those are my 2 choices, right? Restore power to the synthesizer through the reactor room at the bottom of the facility where Olivia is waiting. Optional, activate the NDA protocol. Head to the mansion and activate the NDA protocol to destroy the Adrena Time synthesizer.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Can you 2 keep your sexualness to like when I'm not on the ship, please? Yes, now I gotta make the choice here. I think I need to go to Minnie first. Because if I show her that her mom kept the painting, maybe that'll help? Okay. So I'm already on Gorgon, but I need to go to the Ambrose Manor.
Arrived at Ambrose Manor.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to my people. That's what I was doing.
Sanitizing within established radius.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat. stem to stern. Can't help wondering if we're doing the right thing. For us, the Ambroses, or even Halcyon. Maybe there's some way we can get them to work together and fix this.
Parvati, do you have any insight? What do you think we should do about the Adrenatime synthesizer?
Ain't no good can come out of turning that machine back on, Captain. Not after what we seen here. Even with Miss Minnie at the helm, how can we be sure Spacer's Choice doesn't do Adrenatime all over again, but worse? Dr. Ambrose means to make certain they can't even try. I know she ain't exactly a nice lady, and it's her fault the colony's even in this mess in the first place. But she means to stop the hurt she caused. We gotta help her try.
All right. Oh, I don't have enough freaking perception. I am to get paid. No, you're right. We can't let Spacer's Choice get their hands on that machine.
I knew you'd understand, Captain. Whatever good or bad you've done, your heart's always been with Halcyon. Folks in Edgewater worked themselves to nubs for Spacer's Choice, and not a single thing got better for it. It's the board that's keeping Halcyon from working right. A better drug ain't gonna make them stop. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. Ain't many folks have ever done that for me.
No problem, but I'm also guessing Edgewater's been weighing on you ever since we went to that place.
Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose. The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested Adrenatime in Edgewater.
Well, you do have a lot of marauders around Edgewater. Go ahead and keep talking.
By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds. But they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges and they tore it right to bits. All to make money. I just can't conscience that kind of cruelty no matter how hard I try. It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain. I've been needing to get that off my chest.
We're gonna make this right.
By working with the board? Pardon me for saying so, but I ain't so sure. After what we've seen here, I don't think they got anyone's interest at heart but their own.
That's an odd thing for her to say, because I haven't done any of the board's quests. Did you ever try Adrenatime?
Nuh-uh. Dad wouldn't let me near it. He was a real big believer in rest. Not his own, mind you. Mine. A drug was no substitute for that, he said. No matter what Mr. Thompson told us. He never did follow his own advice. He worked himself to death. And the company didn't even thank him for it.
Perception. Did he take Adrenatime?
Not that he told me, but Edgewater was a big town then, and it only had me and him to keep it running. Most nights after I got to bed, he'd just keep working. I always wondered how he had the stamina. Turns out he didn't.
Should have taken better care of himself. I'm sorry, Parvati.
Thank you for saying so, Captain. He died a long while ago now, but it ain't something you ever get over. You just learn to live with it. I'm still learning.
Okay. So it's Parvati's opinion. I doubt they gave Sam an opinion. Oh, God.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
Because why would a robot care about humans using drugs? Let's go ahead and pet Anubis first. Good boy. Oh wait, that's Parvati's room.
As always, I am at your disposal. Something vexing you, Captain?
What's your take on this Gorgon business?
Now that we've gotten Olivia's side of this whole fiasco, have you given much thought as to who you'll be siding with?
Who do you think I should side with?
It's not my place to say, Captain. You run this crew. I merely serve on it.
I'm gonna try to get Minnie and Olivia to work together.
They have both suffered greatly. A reconciliation could go a long way toward healing their relationship and perhaps even some of the damage done to Halcyon in the name of progress.
Okay, but what if I fail? What do you think I should do then?
I would have to suggest you consider helping Olivia. I believe Minnie means well, but she's playing with forces she doesn't understand. And I don't just mean Adrenatime. Even were she to succeed, what would it mean to the people of this colony? Do you really think they'd be given a choice as to whether they used a drug that boosted their productivity? And even in the unlikely chance they were, I do not believe the colonists are equipped to make that decision for themselves. You've seen how they rationalize even the most abhorrent corporate practices. The board will work them to death even more effectively than they do currently, and they'll thank them.
I agree 100%.
Will that be all? I find myself...
Oh, and he has nothing else to say at all about Oregon. Ellie?
Something on your mind?
Let's talk about the Gorgon job.
And I thought my mother was a handful. This job has gotten messy.
What do you think I should do about the Adrenatime project?
Hey, you're the captain because you're the one who has to think about this stuff. I'm just along for the ride.
Sure, Captain, I'm ordering you to tell me. Come on. I know you thought about this.
You know I'm not one to pass up a good payday. But after everything we've seen, handing Gorgon back to Spacer's Choice doesn't sit right. Dr. Ambrose may be almost as crazy as Phineas, but she may be right, too.
Was that so hard?
We done with the introspection? I'd rather get back to shooting or drinking. What's on your mind?
Enough about Gorgon.
Sure. Something on your mind?
Aye. Oh, they're just scattered about my ship now. I thought they were all in my room. Oh, okay. So now items can be around the ship when you collect them. Oh, sorry, Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
Got a minute? Want to talk about this Gorgon business.
Looks like you got a big decision to make. But I guess that's why you're the boss.
What do you think I should do about the Adrenatime project?
I'm glad you asked, because that's an easy one. Project Gorgon was a mistake, and it needs to be destroyed.
I'm surprised you're not supporting Minnie Ambrose.
I was wrong about Miss Ambrose. I thought she was different. Turns out she's just like any other wealthy elite. Miss Ambrose thinks she's doing right by the common worker. But she never hauled boxes for a couple bits a day, or slept alone in a cargo hold, or had to eat salt tuna. Probably.
Well, you do remember that Olivia tried to kill us, right?
I ain't sticking my neck out for Doc Ambrose. She's a monster, just like everybody else on Project Gorgon. But at least she knows what she's done. Justify it however you want, boss. Nothing good ever came out of Project Gorgon. Nothing good ever will.
Well, Project Gorgon failed because of its leadership was incompetent.
No, boss. Project Gorgon was designed to exploit people. They were trying to make a drug that let you work harder, sleep less, and give more of your life to Spacer's Choice. Don't reactivate the project. Do the right thing. Burn it down.
That's all I needed to know, thanks.
Anytime, boss. Anything else?
Like, they were just clearly listening to our conversation and they just turned around. Oh my god. So that she can get back to her alcohol and he can get back to his cleaning. Wait, Nyoka. Elga. I need to talk to you, so you need to move from the spot you're currently in. Come on, get up.
Greetings, customer.
Can you... Done. Oh, that was 6 hours. It's fine. This might move her? Yes.
Hey, Cap.
Let's talk about the Gorgon job.
We've seen a lot of stupid in this colony, Captain. Trying to turn raptidons into diet toothpaste. But this, if it's true, if Marauders were made, someone ought to burn for it, Captain.
If they were made, maybe they can be cured.
That's a nice thought, Cap. You're a good person. But no. I knew folks who turned. I've seen it happen. It's a slow, insidious descent into madness. Ain't but a shell left behind, sniffing around for its next meal like a canid.
I just remembered Francis, the father, was locked in a container. Maybe he's still alive. Well, what do you want to do?
Find the folks responsible. String them up. Let this whole damn place rot. Marauders are a problem. Finding out it's self-inflicted is... Ugh. Someone unleashed that evil on our colony. And at the end of all this, they ought to look that evil in the eye and account for it.
If her husband is alive, she is looking at him in the eyes every day, probably trying to cure him. I'm with you there.
Good. Thanks for chatting. I know I ain't normally the one to wear my heart on my sleeve like this, but this whole thing's got me shaken up a bit. I'll pull it together. Let's go. Let's find out what happened.
Well, we already have, so...
Hey, Cap. I wish no amount of booze is ever gonna chase the sight of a meat cube from my memory.
So this is because I haven't talked to Nyoka at all during this quest line. Really? I figured you'd seen worse.
I've seen animals tearing one another apart. I've shot folks, been shot by folks. I once saw Cat Malin shove an assassin into a sulfur pool. He dissolved. But those weren't choices. Mana pillars don't give you moral options. What went on in those labs, the suffering they caused, they chose it.
I'm pretty sure Cat Malin stuffing someone into a thing was a choice. And all of that just for a working man's drug.
Yeah. You know, back when Monarch was abandoned, I sort of understood. I hated it, but I accepted it. There's a certain kind of consistency to the board's decision-making. It's about the bottom line. People are just resources with costs and yields. So I used to think, well, if they're leaving Monarch, maybe they need the resources to build better elsewhere.
I mean, they were just cutting their losses. I doubt they cared.
Yeah, they spent the money on diet fucking toothpaste. Ain't no hope left in this colony, Captain. Not while the board's still intact.
Agreed. That's why we're gonna topple it.
Good. I don't know what comes after that. I ain't exactly an expert on building a government. But if places like Gorgon are possible here, we can do better than that at least. Hey, thanks for talking. It helps.
Anytime, Yoka. Hold on.
Hey, Cap. I wish I could set this entire asteroid ablaze. No amount of booze is ever gonna chase the sight of a meat.
Oh, that's... You don't have anything to say about who I help.
Ain't no hope. But, hey.
Okay, then. We have now talked to all of our crew. Let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Minnie.
Remember that you are not insured.
Thanks. Who gives me persuade? Hold on. I might need to be able to persuade somebody. Or persuade her. I don't know why I said somebody. You give me lie. Felix gives... Okay, good. That's the person I want to take anyways. So we'll take Felix and Parvati. Because my persuade is already at 159 or 149, but it maxes at 150, so I want to guarantee I have the 150. And knowing me, now I'm at 188. I'm not going to remember to pop a drink before I start the conversation, so I want to make sure I have my 150 persuade before I go in. Are you still down there, buddy? Well, now you're hostile to me. And I guess now we'll finally get to see what's behind this door.
Listen, it has orders to shoot on sight. Error. Aiming reticle misaligned.
Well, I'm right in front of it if you want to shoot me. I'm not killing you, buddy.
Be careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
You want to talk to me?
Processing, sir.
Hold how it's done!
Security actions.
I was gonna stealth through to see if Minnie was in here, but I don't think she's on this floor. Which makes no sense, because I'm about to unlock the elevator, so wouldn't she... She shouldn't be through the elevator. If she has access to the elevator, then why am I unlocking the elevator? I'm just gonna kill the robots, because it's fine.
Be careful. Looks like Minnie activated security around the manor.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
The robots. So even though they keep telling me this doesn't work, it's electric damage. It should work.
Here we go!
Don't mess with us.
Okay, gone quiet.
Wait, these chef bots, I don't think they were here before.
On its beginning,
Let's
security.
end this quick!
Oh, where did you come from?
One! Everybody okay? Great.
Okay. So I'm going to sneak up to her office. Can't reclose that. Oh, it's that poem. Is this gonna be important later? Lock the elevator. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Because I'm not gonna memorize it.
Wait for this! Get this working, boss!
Nice one!
Cheryl!
Mess
This
with
is coming!
us.
Okay. Just to have a look around and see anything new was added here. Glacial water. That's normal Adreno. Wine.
Gosh, that's good.
Okay, so these are where those security robots came from. So Minnie did have a way of opening this door. Olivia's personal lab.
Does every secret lab in this colony smell the same way?
Ain't nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Wait. Why are there test subjects here? Security hyperblade. Oh, it's nothing new.
Wow, you got that?
Heads up!
Oh, okay, I didn't want to kill them, but... Alright. Ooh.
Here I go!
Savage test subject.
That's one down! You're going down!
So, again, now that I know that there's a possibility for a cure.
That's the last of him.
I didn't want to kill them. Turret controls. Deactivate. Logs. Security logs. Test subject enclosures have been opened as part of emergency contingency. Please refer to your emergency contingency manual to determine what level of panic you should be feeling at this moment. Previous security breach logs have been purged from memory per emergency contingency protocol. Maintenance alert. Alert. Turret cleaning and maintenance is currently error, num days invalid, days overdue. Please contact a Spacer's Choice security technician immediately to inspect and clean your equipment. This message persists after inspection and cleaning. Please report the technician to the Employee Review and Permanent Termination Department for processing. ERPT. ERPT. It's not uniquely named. I still grab it all.
I smell blood.
Well, I found the bodies. Spray it. See a reason to be down here. running.
Here I come!
Ow.
Nobody messes with you, boss!
That was fun.
Well, I wouldn't say fun, but they are neutralized. Sorry, I didn't see it show. No.
Take him down!
Look at us!
Warning, don't waste bullets. Okay, by the looks of this, there's three things here. So there's this robot, then there's two more. So one of them has got to be Minnie. And then there's someone else here? That's not unique.
Processing.
Here goes nothing!
Destroyed.
More! Everyone all right?
Workbench, more ammo. Terminal that's probably gonna let me turn off the robots that I just killed. Open most recent messages. Miss Ambrose. These projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrenatime synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she could murmur into that voice recorder of hers. Recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in Synthesis and Manufactory Center. Someone capable, but disposable. Once we have this journal, Spacer's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. Don't contact us again, we'll contact you, Lucian Bancroft, Spacer's Choice, the Adrenatime Project. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmina Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrenatime, and Spacer's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projection and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. The potential for a new Adrenatime formula, one that works, is unlimited. I await your reply, Wilhelmina Ambrose. Messages. It's the same things. You have one recent. What's the recent one? Neither of these are recent. Grinder.
You gotta show me how you did that.
It has knockdown. You can call this your worst friend. You'd also be sued by C&P. What the? Okay. It's still the NDA. Non-disclosure.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrenatime without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
What if you and your mother joined forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrenatime, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime, and you don't even know if it'll work.
The days of the old Adrenatime are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
We know that's not true because there's a Outer Worlds 2 and it seems to still have Marauders. Persuade of 70, if the Marauders don't get a fix, they'll just rampage across the colony.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting others. You could help them.
Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrenatime, then our family, and now my ambition.
Okay, good thing I made sure to grab Felix. Persuade of 105. Why not give her a chance? She's involved with Adrenatime. She's been involved with Adrenatime from the start.
She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her? Don't you both deserve that?
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
So this has nothing to do with the picture of that her mom saved. Persuade of 150. The Adrenatime project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Your Gorgon will come.
Curses. You may be right. I invested so much time and energy into Gorgon, but there's no telling how many second chances pass me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
This isn't a failure. It's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrenatime my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger.
It's awful big of you, being willing to mend fences after what all happened.
I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
You don't trust me?
I think I've made it abundantly clear that I don't trust anyone. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
Well, I'll speak with Olivia. Be seeing you.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
Can I... So all the robots are standing down. Okay. Slog. Because it would be a slog to go through fighting all these robots. Clever. Very clever, Obsidian. You and your acronyms. Okay, I'm not going to worry about looting all this right now. That leads to Olivia. Oh, Winnie.
Careful around Mother. She's more vicious than she looks.
Nicely done.
You don't mind me taking your stuff, right?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't know that was the room that I was supposed to go into.
Careful around Mother. She's more vicious than she looks.
I'm glad that she said something instead of just immediately turning hostile, because I was just going to go in and look at the terminal. And then I would have to have reloaded a save. Okay. I'm guessing this leads to where the groundskeeper was. Are we going to find his corpse? Discreet cave.
Great
The
work.
spade. Does bleed damage. Definitely not a gardening tool. There's so many legendary weapons in this. I just wish they had unique looks. Some of them do. Also remembering, I never got the hammer that's hidden on Monarch. The Thor's hammer. It's hidden on Monarch. It's not. Oh, wow. Pick that for 8 ammo. It's not called Thor's hammer, but like it's a reference to hammer. Groundskeeper's Journal, Volume 2, Week 1. How long's it been since anyone asked old Maybury to tidy up the planters or rake the garden? Miss Ollie hasn't shouted for me in ages, and I can't think of the last time Mr. Harvey came around to marvel at his fish. Where is everyone? Week 2. I've eaten so many beans, and I don't tolerate them in the best of times, but I dare not go into the mansion in search of food. Think of the dust that'd cascade off my unworthy shoulders. And on to the fine tile. Can't go inside, won't go inside, and I don't belong. I'm not of the family. Week 5? Out of beans, but I won't trespass, even if the house is empty. I'm not of the family. The automechs know. They watch my every move. The cave is where I belong. Year 2? Wait, what have you been eating? Time is a lie. There's no telling how long I've been here. Munching on leaves and burying my excrement in the yard. No one's coming for old Maybury. Loyal Maybury, faithful Maybury. But there's no corpse. Okay, I can't pass through that. Never found a corpse. For Maybury.
This unit expresses dismay.
Freaking, I know he's there and it still surprised me and caught me off guard. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, huh? You want to ask about anything in particular, Captain?
Okay. Let's go put my 2 new weapons up. Pet Anubis.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
those off. It's not the best choice. Oh.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Uh-huh.
Sanitizing within established radius.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
No, Sam, don't leave on my account. You two finish your cleaning. Hold on, where am I going? Wait. Where am I going? Find a compromise between Minnie and Olivia. It might be possible to find a compromise between Minnie and Olivia. You've convinced one to try to talk it out, and I need to convince the other. Where is... Where is she? Oh, I didn't see it right there. Okay. Hopefully these guys didn't respawn because I did repower up Pam. And I don't want her.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in a nearly infinite supply. Even out-of-work tossball players. Do enjoy my latest delivery.
Now hold on! I got questions about the size of this tossball team!
I paid them off. Oh, Pam, no. I don't want her to die. I paid these guys off so that I wouldn't have to kill them. And now you're telling me that they're just forced back into here? For me to have to kill them? Like what? What is that logic?
Looks like we're doing this.
Pam's gonna get killed. Yep, she's already fighting. Okay. I shouldn't have ran. They will detect my footsteps.
Sure we can't take a detour so I can fix that elevator?
if you want to fix the elevator, go right ahead, Parvati, because then I don't got to worry about any of that. Transition to Synthesis and Manufacturing Center sublevels. So, oh god. It's another big old robot. Oh, more of them. I'm gonna have to just kill them, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. L. Maynard, Legacy Operations Analyst. Messages. We've already read that part. We're not reading that again. To Maynard from Hennessy. Welcome to floor 3. Hi there. Not sure what you did to get sent here, but I'm so sorry. The good news is that everyone here is in the same ship, so don't feel too ashamed. And hey, oh wait, remember the people that went missing? Is this where they all got sent? I thought they just died or were like experimented on. Hey, it could be worse. It looks like you're one of the lucky ones. Lots of new arrivals don't even get a functioning terminal. And if they do, it gets modified to hibernate at regular intervals to save power. You'll quickly find that we're last in line for everything down here. Don't worry, we stick together and look out for each other. I'm sure we can turn this department around in no time. Thomas R. Hennessy. To Hennessy. From Maynard. In response. Know where the toilet is? Ate too many fish sticks. Larry. God, come on, Larry. Yeah, okay, so I'm probably gonna have to kill these guys because... I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to stealth around. All of them. Even though, again, I paid to not have to kill you guys.
I think I heard
Here they come! That had to hurt!
You got it, Captain!
If they want to die...
It's done!
Like, they're just...
Everybody, hold on!
They're just like a sports team that unfortunately got screwed over. So I feel bad killing these guys. But I also had to kill the experiment people. So.
That was fun.
Hey, you know what? I'll justify it by this. I paid you guys to fuck off. You chose not to. So now you're finding out what happens.
Easy. Here's a right cozy spot for a desk. I'll fix you right up!
One down!
Nice hit!
Nice.
M. Eliason. To Zemansky. Please, Kevin, please stop taking out your frustration on the filing cabinets. I know technical support gives you a hard time about the vending machines, but I would much rather have all our vending machines smashed to bits than come in every morning to see another pile of files scattered across the floor. Honest to law, what has gotten into this office? You're the third person to show unprofessional violence in the workplace in as many days. Is there something in the Saltuna? Listen, Kevin, if the work is testing your composure, then I encourage you to look inside yourself and find the source. Work fortifies the spirit. Maybe you're not giving your work the attention it deserves. Now I'm also remembering, people were exposed to the adrenatime, people going paranoid and getting upset. she's separating the people who are drugged from the other staff members and bringing them down here. So everyone that's down here has been exposed to adrenatime and has taken it. From Hennessy to Eliason filing system. Hi, Monroe. Thanks for explaining your filing system to me earlier. I think that gave me a better understanding of where to find the information I need. However, I'm still not entirely sure I understand it. So you use the first letter of the file name, find a Spacer's Chosen player who has a surname starting with that letter, then organize the file based on the year in which that player was drafted. I appreciate how hard you've worked to implement this system, but wouldn't it be more straightforward to just organize it alphabetically? Yes, it would. We don't pay you to fucking think. A. Hobbs. Another name that's familiar, and that's what kind of signifies that that's what happened. Subject, cool your thrusters, friend. The fuck talks like that? Hey, new guy. Here's the honest truth. When you get here, you're stuck here. Doesn't matter how hard we work or how well we perform. And there's a reason for that. One day, I had to take something up to HR, and they accidentally called me a quota employee. Thought that was a little suspicious, so I forked over a few bits to the maintenance guy to look into it. Turns out it meant exactly that. We're part of a quota. See, Spacer's Choice has certain requirements that a project has to meet in order to receive the top tier of funding, including a minimum number of employees to each location. So they tossed some desks right above the boiler room, made a PAM unit our direct supervisor, and here we are. At first, I was mad about it, like I'm sure you are, but then I realized that I could benefit from my situation. Nothing's expected of us, so we can just drift along, like a ship that's killed its engines. So when you show up and push things to full burn all the time, it really throws off the equilibrium, know what I mean? Tone down the enthusiasm is all I'm saying, at least 3 notches. Anne. From Hennessy to Hobbs, in response. Anne, I sincerely appreciate the advice, and I do understand your concerns. However, I cannot resign myself to such an apathetic course of action. I do not know your employment history, but as for myself, I was quite good at my job. Exemplary, even. I may have suffered a setback, but I am unwilling to accept that this assignment is some kind of fatal wound from which my career can recover. If we turn this department around and show management that we are valuable members of the Spacer's Choice family, surely they won't let us waste away in this basement. We just have to push ourselves harder. So please, with all due respect, do not try to discourage me. Thank you. And they were looking at this auto mechanical, or this robot. Just a normal blast surface. You hostile? I guess those are guys that were kneeling. I didn't check to see if they were hostile to me. They're listed red, but they ain't attacking. I'm attacking. Well, I mean, if they're not alerted to attack me, I attack. This one is E. Farrar. To HR. Manager? Good day. I have just started on the 3rd floor and I'm a little confused. This auto mechanical said it was my manager, but that can't be right. It called itself Pam and refused to tell me where my real manager was. Can you please direct me to my manager and send this auto mechanical off to be repaired? Emily Farrar. This is a response. Emily, there is no mistake. Pam is a productivity auto mechanical and your direct supervisor. She's specially equipped to provide any to provide all your motivational and disciplinary needs as a valued member of the Spacer's Choice family. So please treat Pam as you would any other member of Spacer's Choice Management. To that end, please accept all directives, commands, responses, and silent glares from Pam as you would a living sentient human manager. That's the future of careers in America. As they fight to work towards automation. This is R. Zamansky. This is a response to the vending machine being broke again. To Tinsley. Gentle? How am I supposed to be gentle when I can't get my 2-hour energy brew? It's not right. It's criminal. I haven't had my brew in weeks. I've been reduced to borrowing Adreno time from the chem lab just to keep me going through my shift. Fix your vending machine or I'm coming back with a tossball stick. Again, been taking the Adreno time. This is to Zeminski from Hobbs. In response to the betting pool that we haven't read about, I agree completely. Who are they to tell you what to do with your tossball sticks? What are you supposed to do? Just let them sit around not hitting things? That's not what they're made for. They're made for tossball, damn it. And without tossball, what are we, animals, Kevin? That's what. So all that said, that means you're on the betting pool this season, right? I know it hasn't worked out the last 3 times, but I've got a good feeling on this one, trust me. Just make sure you have my fee ready, all right? A bunch of destroyed auto mechanicals. Or just mechanicals? Is there a difference? There's a key card right there. 2T. Or, no, this is T. Hennessy's thing. Quarterly goals. So this is the workaholic, right? In order to be promoted to a more optimal position, I need to focus on increasing my output in every measurable performance statistic. If I am objectively performing at a high level, management can't ignore my request. As such, I have created this document in order to track my performance so I know what areas to focus on. Hours. Work fortifies the spirit. So this is an opportunity to stand out. I'll target 250% of the departmental average. Output. The filing system will make it difficult to go too quickly here. Still, with my overtime, I should be able to process files 125% faster than the departmental average. Performance. Have requested experimental batches of Adreno time from ChemLab. Fewer sleeping hours means more time working. More time working leads to better performance. Better performance leads to fulfillment. I will be a valuable member of the Spacer's Choice family. I will belong. Daily prayer. Repeat daily. You are a hard worker. You are a valuable member of the Spacer's Choice family. You are not your anger. You are not losing your mind. Your place in the world is fixed. What work fortifies the spirit? Messages. From HR to Hennessy. Final warning. Thomas, please be advised that all members of the Spacer's Choice family are expected to hold to high morale and personal standards, including but not limited to temperance, the ability to hold one's temper and or drink, semantic hygiene, the ability to express oneself using appropriate company-approved language, and pride, a sense of contentment derived from understanding and accepting one's designated role in the workplace. Please be advised that your recent letter has violated the aforementioned standards. Your recent behavior, described by other coworkers as erratic, oddly violent, has been corroborated in the tone of your recent letter. Please report to security for re-education at the end of your shift. Karen. Of course they named the HR person Karen. I forgot to mention that in the last one. To HR, in response to the transfer request. Pam is a mechanical and is not programmed to write performance reviews, provide letters of recommendation, or other professional guidance. We've been over this, and frankly, I'm having trouble controlling my patients. I have a sensation of walls closing in on me, and I would very much appreciate a transfer. I have months worth of documentation tracking my progress and a detailed analysis of my impact on the department. If you could please just forward it to a non-mechanical manager, I'm sure my transfer will be approved. Please. I would very much appreciate it. And there's a key here to the filing room. Just making sure that I didn't miss the... Oh, here it is.
It's just filing cabinets. Papers everywhere. This is like a nightmare I had once.
Nothing from Parvati? Gun away. A launcher.
Nicely done.
Epic battle music when I'm just trying to search filing cabinets. Oh, I didn't search any of these. So this would have been the way to stealth around these guys. I would have to stealth to the back of the room, grab the key, and then get over to here and get into this room. OSI guidelines on the appropriate practice of filing. 1. The process of filing information is a sacred duty. Never embark on a new journey in filing without invoking the name of the architect and the law. 2. A document is like a worker. Both must have the appropriate label and must be stored in their appropriate section. 3. Maintain appropriate posture while filing documents. You are clergy, serving at the altar of data. 4. Replace and revise your filing system every 4 years. Planned obsolescence is the appropriate role of Spacer's choice. So I was expecting like a weapon, like a letter opener. But I didn't see anything. Where did this come from? The door is closed, so it didn't bust through the door. The ceiling has no holes. There's just rocks in here. I know there's like a legendary staff, and I haven't found that either. Because I was going to give it to Max, because that's his default weapon. I tried to give them the legendary version of their default weapons. Yeah, I haven't found it, but I remember there was one. I'm also noticing just now, there have been no shroud moments in this DLC at all. They didn't want to incorporate the shroud into the DLCs. Sorry, something was on my neck. I think it was just hair. So that's just where I need to get to, so I just need to know. Yep, okay. This path.
What the? I think I heard something.
Don't walk over here. Okay, you could have lived, buddy. Just got everyone in this room killed. I hope you're happy.
Here I go!
I mean, I guess I technically got everyone in this room killed because I went to go loot while I was waiting.
Everyone all right?
But, we'll say it was his fault. Hey, it's the hibernation suit from the beginning of the game, but a different version. Reactive kinetic shield projector. This suit did an excellent job at protecting the wearer against hibernation, sickness, and freezer burn. Deemed too expensive, it was replaced with a suit that provided no protection at all, but at half the cost. So they actually have a reason for why ours sucks. This well-made insulated helmet was underbid by a company making a thinner, weaker helmet that had a safety bulb. Nice. I guess that's for players who were upset if they accidentally got rid of theirs at the beginning of the game. Had the ability to get it back. And with abilities on it. Okay, guys.
Guess it's too late to hold on.
It's gonna be fine. We can do this.
Thanks for coming down, guys.
We've come a long way. Let's finish this.
Why are you guys so far away? I know I have distance on, but like they are like miles away. It's a large room because I'm guessing if I can't talk her down, she's meant to call in reinforcements to fight me. Give us a nice big old fighting room. Oh wait, that's where I came in at, was over here. A second elevator. Okay, then what's upstairs? I thought upstairs was the way out, so I didn't go up here. Why am I looting instead of just going back to the mission? I don't care about that.
Wow, you got that?
Olivia? That's a levitation field.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
Oh, hold on here. I'm here to make peace.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
What do you have to lose for hearing me out? Or I can just say, you don't. You just have to trust me. That'll get me experience, but we'll ask the question.
Nothing but a few brain cells, I suppose. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
She said you were invited for tea.
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
No, I just legitimately thought she was inviting you for tea. What do you mean that's your secret phrase? Explain!
When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So you'll work with Minnie?
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Okay. Go and speak to Minnie and Olivia. What is the point in this thing that I've had in my inventory? Because it doesn't go in my ship and I can't give it to them. I thought for sure it was going to be a situation of use this and you'll be able to talk them down. But instead, with Minnie, it was just persuasion checks, and with her, it was just, your daughter's cool with you two working together. You just got to be cool with it. All right. Let's go to the upper exterior. We didn't even get any legendary weapons from this location. But I guess we did when we were here before. Oh yeah, and I already knew about this door, because I was like, this is probably where we're going to exit something. An overlook? The giant creature. Whatever this is supposed to be. Now that both Minnie and Olivia have agreed to the compromise, you should go speak to them to make sure their new partnership starts on the right foot. We get there and they're both dead. Right, I didn't get anything. Oh, I got the new suit. I can go drop off. Anubis? Drop that off. That off. Do a check.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Thoughts on Gorgon?
You want to ask about anything in particular, Captain?
No, I'm guessing you'll all have something to say once we finish. Where did my other 2 comics go? Oh my, more of your guys' smut!
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse.
We've already heard this one.
We'll continue do this later. We've arrived at Ambrose Manor.
So is there only
Remember that you are not insured.
3 sets of dialogue?
Query. Are you upside down?
I really wish I could help you, buddy. At least take you with me. I can use a ship, a drinking robot on my ship. Gun away. Nice to see you guys didn't pick up the robots while I was away. Oh, thought they'd be in a room, but... Wait. They are in the room. Why wouldn't they be down in the kitchen? Just to be safe.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
History won't repeat itself on our watch.
I dare say not. Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrenatime.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
Well, what do you think of her now?
Mother is less than perfect, but more than a monster. Somewhere in the middle, I suppose. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
How do you plan on mending relations from here?
On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
How did you expect it to go?
A calm and measured speech, followed by screaming, hurling spoons, and maybe a broken window. This is much better.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie, but I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
I mean, as I've said, there's a second game and there's still Marauders, so they are not successful. Science 65. Test, measure, revise. Nothing gets done right the first time. Nothing gets done right the first time.
Indeed. The road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work, and our partnership, if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal, for getting us talking in the same room together, and for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
Okay. And that's the end of Peril on Gorgon.
The Marauder problem won't go away overnight, but I'm confident we'll arrive at a solution.
It's finally over. I'm free.
I didn't notice she was wearing a tie that's all disheveled. Let's head back to my ship and listen to everyone tell me what they thought. We won't get the conclusion to this until I finish the game, beat the game, and then it does like post-game stuff. If you've never played it, that's what's gonna happen. If you've never played an Obsidian game. I guess they don't always do that, but... It does tell you how it does tell you how your actions affected the world. And this robot is still here.
Remember this unit as it was before the fall.
I will always remember you, buddy. Oops. Oh, I couldn't talk to him about the... Do they not have commentary about how I resolved things? Do I still have the drawing? Yes. Was I supposed to come back here and offer it to her before? I couldn't have, as soon as I got to my ship. Okay.
Something busted, Captain?
Nope, that's just it. That's the end of... That's the end of Peril on Gorgon. We did get a little doggy. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, do I get something? I do. A souvenir from Gorgon. Its eyes seem to follow you wherever you go. Oh, that would have been nice if they, Weeping Angel'd it.